Welcome to Masterpiece Tarot. Here you'll find timeless messages to guide your soul's awakening. If you're here, trust. You are meant to be. You can show your support by liking, sharing, and subscribing. These help support my mission of creating more peace on Earth. Okay, collective, welcome in today. Go ahead and get a reading. We're going to get this reading it's a general reading. Spirit, thank you for using me as a channel to bring through these messages for the highest good of the collective. What kind of message is it that you would like to share with us today, Spirit? Please and thank you. What kind of message? This is a message to pass on. So, if this doesn't resonate with you, collective, it might resonate with somebody in your energy. So, pass it on. If you need to, you can share the video or you can tell them about it. All right, let's go ahead now and we'll get a reading. Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective to pass on? You guys take these messages as they resonate. Okay, if I say he or she, just realize genders can be reversed. Those words are just used to describe energies, not people, okay? Those are energies within us all. Okay, let's cut the deck. And we'll see what it is that Spirit would like to share. All right. Talk to us, Spirit. We've got a Hierophant. Okay. This is somebody who is an upstanding citizen, typically. They're somebody who holds power within the community. They're generally, people who enforce the rules. They're very much tied to the traditions. And this can be for better or for worse. Okay, sometimes traditions are wonderful, and other times there are things that are outdated. And so we'll just have to see what kind of energy wants to come out here with the Hierophant. Here's an opportunity, and we have an Eight of Pentacles. So this is an energy of building. This is somebody who is working on mastering their craft. Okay, Pentacles are all about the material world. And what's the opportunity here? I mean, the challenge, Spirit, please. A Father of Cups. All right, we've got a water sign masculine. This is the King of Cups or the Father of Cups. There could be a water sign masculine who is posing a challenge or experiencing some challenges. We'll just have to see. And how about an action? And we have a Mother of Pentacles. Okay, so this is a earth sign feminine. This is a queen. Okay, so we have a Hierophant. We have an energy of building in the material. We have a king and a queen. Okay, a King of Cups and a Queen of Pentacles. I'm going to keep going with these cards, okay? And we'll just see. We'll see. What else here for the Hierophant, Spirit? Help us clarify the Hierophant. Who is this? What are they dealing with here? We have the Hanged Man, Pisces energy. We have the Daughter of Swords. So this is a Page of Swords. This is like a student, somebody who's learning something. And then we have an Ace of Swords. So there is a sense that our Hierophant energy, this leader in the community, who's tied to traditions, is in some type of a waiting period. We see that there's a Page of Swords and also an Ace of Swords here in the energy. So again, the Page is all about a student. So this could be somebody young, and there could be a sense that they are that the Hierophant is waiting to maybe receive more information about this page or to see what this page will do, okay, as they progress. This is a young person. This might be, somebody who holds promise, or this could be even a daughter of the Hierophant. And there's something here with an Ace of Swords. So this is, a new beginning. Swords are about truth. It's also about mental. So, you know, there could be like uh, you know, a new beginning. There could be a new idea that comes in. The Hierophant might be waiting to see what his daughter is going to choose to do, or something like this. Okay, that's kind of what I'm getting with the energy here. Yeah. Okay. Clarify this Eight of Pentacles. What's being built, and why is this an opportunity? What's being built? Why is this an opportunity? Who's involved? And how does this relate? We have a Son of Wands, now we have a Knight. So this is somebody who takes action. They're courageous, they're decisive, they are moving fast, and they're very ambitious. The Knight, the fire sign Knight, is very ambitious. This is somebody who maybe has big dreams. This could be the brother to the daughter over here, perhaps, a big brother. We have the Queen of Swords. Okay, now this is somebody who cuts out what doesn't serve. This is somebody who's committed to the truth. And, you know, they tend to be on the logical side of things. They use their discernment. And we have a Two of Wands. Two of Wands is about making a decision and making plans. Okay, so with the Eight of Pentacles, I'm feeling like there's a family involved here, okay? There's a sense that there's a family. All right, and we'll just have to see what else wants to come out here. Why is the Father of Cups in the challenge position? Well, there's a star energy. Father of Cups could be healing. We have a Wheel of Fortune, and this could bring change. Yeah, and there's a Lover's card. Okay, so there's a family structure here that's very traditional. And, you know, they're just chugging along in life, basically, you know, slowly building the family. Maybe it's a family business with this Pentacles. And there's another individual. Now, this could be a family member, or this is somebody that poses a challenge to the traditional ways, in a sense, okay? The Star is about healing. The Lovers is also kind of a similar thing. There's a rising energy. There's a freedom from tradition, okay? Both the Star and the Lovers kind of go against the grain, in a way, of, you know, traditional patriarchal structure, okay? The hierarchical structure. These are transcendent energies. These are energies that represent liberation from limiting beliefs and systems. And the Father of Cups is somebody who's very empathic, compassionate. I think of the Cups energies when it comes to parents as being the kind of parents that are happy to let their children fly and be independent and be free and be intrepid explorers of the universe, okay? And with this wheel turning, the karmic wheel turning, it does indicate that there is, you know, perhaps some great change. And this, you know, in some families or in some dimensions or communities or cultures, this energy is no big deal. But I think in this reading, for this traditional family, okay, that this is challenging. There's something challenging. And, you know, another thing that's challenging is that the Father of Cups here, there's somebody who is supporting this energy, this effort, this movement, okay, this deep healing that's happening, that's leading to a lover's situation, a partnership, okay? And it might be an unconventional one. The Lovers is kind of in contrast to the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is a very traditional, you know, interweaving of the hands, sharing a cup. You know, the Lovers are, it's about their raw expression of their magnetism toward one another, and it can defy cultural norms and standards. Action to take, and we have this Queen of Pentacles, the action. Let's try to understand if this is an action for the family or an action for this non-traditional element, or maybe it's an action for both, okay? We have a Four of Swords. This represents healing. This represents recovery, and it represents peace. Okay, so if there is energy over here with the family, the traditional family, that feels unsettled by what they're witnessing, this might be a reminder that, you know, you can find peace in the situation. You can change your belief system to be more accommodating, understanding. Okay, you can recognize if what you're feeling is coming from a place of fear. And I can see with the Star, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Lovers, I think a big reason why we see this energy is they are seeking peace. Okay, they might have faced some pushback, okay, from their communities or their community for, you know, what it is that they are looking to manifest here in the Lover's energy. We have a Three of Wands, expansion. I think this can pertain to both. Again, expansion for the family means opening your mind. It means trying to see things from a new perspective. It means looking for your ships to come in regardless, okay, and trusting that they are. Again, it is about releasing fear and moving ahead. Threes are about community, collaboration. You know, it's also about creativity, threes are. And so there's an opportunity here to, you know, reframe your fear as an opportunity for growth, expansion, creativity. And that could be on a personal level, that could be on a more group level, okay? And our last card here. And we have a Nine of Pentacles. Allow yourself to be satisfied with what you have. Nines are about the individual as well. It's a single person, and they're quite abundant. And so if you're part of a family group, think for yourself, okay? Don't be afraid to go against the grain and make peace with what is, okay? Because you can't change somebody else. And so it will be more comfortable for you to accommodate, okay, in your mental space, to accommodate something that might seem odd or unfamiliar. But if it's not hurting anybody, what's the problem? Okay, so recognize if your fear is just an old program that you're running, you know, and you can upgrade that, okay? And you do this as an individual. You don't have to share it unless you want to, but for your own peace of mind, okay, it might actually be in your best interest to upgrade, okay? And then for our lovers here, I mean, for this movement that's happening, keep going. Allow yourself to be abundant. I see these feathers here surrounding the Nine of Pentacles, and feathers are, you know, a symbol of flight. When you take a whole bunch of them and you put them together, they can fly. So it might be that this is a partnership that you'll find, in which you'll find you'll be able to rise. I think there'll be a lot of healing in this connection if this is resonating for you. It looks like there's going to be some good karma here. It does look like a destined connection to me, based on this energy that I'm seeing here. And messages, Spirit. Adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. All right, we'll put it over here on this side. It could go on either. really. Courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. I'll put it here in between. For the Star, to the Wheel of Fortune, to the Lovers, whether that's an individual who's on a journey, who's, you know, moving away from the family group to pursue something, it does take courage sometimes to face possible rejection. But at the same time, if your soul calls you to a higher purpose and you're inclined to want to go in that direction, well, that's your business, isn't it? And relationships. I'm attracted to those people who serve my highest good. And I'm going to put that here with the Star, the healing, okay, the good karma, and the Lovers. Okay. Yeah. All right, collective. That is a message to pass along. Please share that video, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.